Remember the first time we met?
I believe it was at Ivy Tech, wasn't it?
It was. And you were the SGA president.
Right. I think I was just in the running at the moment.
You were already the president. You had to do it the right way.
No, you can't.
But you were already the president. You were already the man.
I was grateful to have the opportunity, for sure.
You was the man on campus.
I appreciate you supporting me and helping me get a lot of votes in. That was great.
I mean, when I heard...
It made Ivy Tech a lot more fun.
It was.
For sure.
Definitely.
I think it was you, Johnny Parker. You guys helped me a lot.
Oh, John. But yeah, no, when you were running and you said, your story, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna support Sahib. And
yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was great, and I think we accomplished a lot in the term.
We did.
Yeah.
You got a lot of good things done.
For sure.
The school was fun.
It was fun. I think it was a very interactive 2 semesters that we were there. Yeah,
it was. And
it was really popping. Even everything you guys are doing with the cafe area.
Yeah.
It really engaged so much of the student body that we didn't even know that we had, to be honest. Yeah.
You had students serving students, faculty, and staff.
It was beautiful. It was really nice.
It was.
Yeah.
It didn't have some outside. It was all internal. It was dope.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so my first question I have for you, as a professional, both of us are professionals, what is it that you like that I'm doing as a young professional, as my own uniqueness, my own authenticity? What do you like that you see?
DeAndre Wilson. Huh. I think before anything, I admire that you're a self-driven, self-made man.
Thanks.
Right? The thing about you is you take your strengths and your weaknesses and you understand at which situations you can use that into your benefit. You look at the entire universe, so to say, and you see, how can I not only benefit myself, but how can I benefit others? And looking at that makes you very ahead versus everyone else.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
It's it.
Oh, definitely. It's the truth, man. A lot of things you've done in society, especially at Ivy Tech, when I was elected, I was 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
And I was really young, making a lot of mistakes. But it was nice to have you there to help me as an older brother and show me these right steps, because a lot of kids at our age are going down the wrong path. And just to have someone who is just a couple years older than me, guide me towards the right direction and show me it's okay to have weaknesses, but you have to understand how you can use that towards your benefit as well. I think that's something I really admire about you, and that's really helped you as being a young professional in today's society.
Dope.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sahib. Thanks.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, with the next one this is again your opinion, how you feel when you see the tire. You see me rolling it, or you see the press on social media. What do you think the impact the tire is having on millennials, the community, Gen Zers, whatever? What do you think the impact is? No right or wrong answer.
Right. I think it does something that it fills a void for a lot of people, and it's that it gives people hope.
That's true, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think hope is a big aspect about why the following of the social media trend. It's just been growing ever since you started, and it's been growing increasingly. And if you look at it, so many people have hope now. A lot of people. I was talking to someone recently, and they're my mom just had she had not sure how to really say diagnose a cancer, right?
Yeah.
And I was look at this, check out this guy's Twitter. His dad had cancer, He has this whole thing about cancer sucks, and I think that kind of gave her a little bit of light, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
And we all need to be together, and I think that feeling of hope is the biggest impact it's really had in our community.
And that's what I really wanted with the tires. I wanted to let people know, like, look, we're in this together.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Mhm.
I was kind of put in this position, so now that I'm here, I might as well just like consume it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
be who I should be, and be
Mhm.
what it was making me to be. So like to that point earlier, people tell me everything they're going through, like I'm
Right.
there to listen, and I've learned like people just need someone to listen to. So like I'll set the tire down, I'll sit on it, we're in the
Right.
street, and someone, whether it's in front of a coffee shop or in the neighborhood or at the park, wherever, I'm sitting down and I'm just gonna listen to them, because that's a lot of times what people want. Like, you don't have to say anything, you just listen.
Right.
And people walk away feeling like so much confident and feeling better for the day. So
It's great. I mean, even when we were taking pictures,
Mhm.
there's one man who was just walking down, and he was like, he just felt inspired just by seeing you. Like,
Yeah.
this guy's out here doing this. Like, I mean, what's stopping me,
Yeah.
And I was like, I was amazed at, just the first guy that was walking past us and how big of an impact already right there.
Already.
Right? That's
there.
awesome.
What time was that when we were
That was like at 5 in the morning.
That was 5 in
And
the
I'm
morning.
like, we're gonna be the only guys on 41. Who else is gonna be on 41? Let alone there's another guy walking.
Yeah.
Then he starts jogging after he talked to us because he
Yeah.
wanted to get better. And I was like, I mean, that's it's
Do it.
amazing how much of an that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Do you see yourself pushing the tire? You did a little bit and we were taking
Yeah, I
pictures
tried it
of
out.
that, but like really going maybe a mile with it.
Going a mile with it.
Yeah. Let's start with a mile. We don't have to do nothing crazy. Just a mile.
A mile sounds crazy to me. No, I think I could do it.
I think you could too.
Yeah. And I think I loved how you talked about it doesn't even have to be about how physically in shape you are.
Yeah.
It's just your mental toughness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was awesome. I loved what you said about that.
Thank you. I know
Yeah.
we're walking with it. And
Yeah.
You have to just keep it upright, but I'm going with you. We're not going to let it fall.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
we don't want to pick the thing up.
I was walking, you were like jogging, like you're dang near running. I'm like, man, this man's getting after it.
But I had to work up to that.
No, I got you though, definitely.
You know,
put in a lot of work into it too.
Yeah.
I think I could try it, but something I'd really have difficulty with is, and what I tried with the tire was just keeping it up straight. It wasn't even about moving it. It was just making sure it didn't move.
Exactly. Go like this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
the workout.
It's a literal workout. Like,
Mhm.
I thought it was gonna be so easy. Like what? Like I just roll it a little bit. It's just gonna roll for me. It wasn't even that. It kept like twisting and turning, and
Mhm.
yeah.
We gotta do this again.
We have to do it again.
We'll have to.
Got to do a 5 a.m. session.
We might as well. We're not doing nothing else at 5 a.m.
Exactly.
But a mile is from my house to those trails that we
Okay.
took the pictures on.
Mhm.
To I would say overall from my house to about Walnut, that's a mile.
Okay.
So I mean you
That's
can,
possible.
You can do that.
Yeah.
And I'll take it back.
All right. Perfect. Let's do it then.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna have to do that.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna
Let's do it.
Okay, so what did you think when you first saw me pushing the tire, on whether it was social media or in person? Like when you first was there, what did you even think when you first saw it?
I remember at the coffee shop when you told me, I think I'm gonna start pushing the tire.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's the most DeAndre thing I've ever heard in my life. Like he's gonna push a tire. I was like, I mean, good for you, bro.
Yeah.
But I knew you were gonna do it. The type of person you are, you're a man of your word. When you say you're gonna do something, you do it. And I mean, I've learned through it, going to Ivy Tech with you. Things you've done. I was like, he's gonna do it. And then after I saw you doing it, I remember asking like, why do you do it? And I needed glasses because I couldn't read the cancer sucks part on the tire.
Yeah.
But I loved the story that came behind it, and I
Mhm.
realized it wasn't even just about getting in shape or,
Yeah.
getting in shape. It was more about what you wanted to do inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wanted to build that foundation for yourself, and you wanted to teach others about how you can use positive.
I see where you're
Yeah.
going with it. No, I feel
I'm losing
you.
my train of thought.
No,
but
you're
yeah.
good. No, I'm with you. So the fitness came with it regardless.
Right.
I mean, that is just, you can't ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it. It's just going to come. It's a part of it. But I do want to motivate people.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to encourage people. I mean, all of those great things we strive for each day.
Right.
But no, bro, I hear you. I feel where you're coming from. But when I first made that decision myself, I was like, what am I getting into? But I had to realize it was no longer about me. It was about the community. So even though
you're the backbone of it, where everyone's following you with it,
absolutely.
Like, you look at Twitter, like, anywhere it is, like, people are like, oh, that's DeAndre. He's pushing the tire, and here's his backstory.
Yeah, and it's becoming exactly that, to where, like, I'll be rolling the tire, and people are honking their horns or pulling over and talking to me. There's some great footage of that.
Right.
Just not too long ago, I was rolling the tire. I was going to go get some lunch at Subway.
Mm-hmm.
Went right across Subway. They got the glass. You can clearly see out.
Right.
Put the tire up against the wall. Went in there. Gave me free food.
Nuh-uh. Wow.
So, I mean...
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a thing that I want our city and eventually the tri-state and, heck, the world.
Right.
If it gets
Why
that
not?
far, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
My final question for you, Sahib, do you have anyone in your family that has cancer or anything, or experienced it, or?
When I was really young, about, I would say, at the age of 4, I lost my great grandmother. Being in an Indian household, everyone lives together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was my dad's grandmother, my great-grandmother. She lived with us, and she passed away from cancer. But I think I was too young to really understand anything.
I got you.
So other than that, I couldn't really tell you that, I have had a great dealt impact of cancer. But after, like, understanding your story, I see how this is such a helpful tool for people who have or are going through this type of issue. It's like, it's literal hope.
All right. Well, Sahib, thanks again for sitting down, chopping it up with me. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you having me, man. This has been a pleasure, for sure. And good luck to you with everything. I'm looking forward to seeing how far you get with this.
All right, man.
Yeah. The world, right?
The world.
The world.